well, this man has been there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you. But to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. Well, for my money, he's on the short list of UFC fighters, some of the best fighters to have never realized a UFC championship. Here is Kelvin Gastelum trying to continue his run here at 185 pounds.
Yeah, since Kelvin Gastelum has gone up to 185 and stopped depleting himself in those massive weight cuts down to 170, he's only gotten better. And that showed in the fight with Israel Adesanya when he had a chance to become UFC interim champion. He went 5 rounds. He went 5 rounds hard. He tried to accomplish the goal. Fell a little bit short, but that gave you confidence in knowing that with the heart and the spirit of Kelvin Gastelum and the skill, that if he's that close, with a few adjustments, he can find himself right back in that same spot.
There he is, folks, Kelvin Gastelum, ready to go, and so are we for our main event. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joe Body Bag Pyfer. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Kelvin Gastelum.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Good.
So here's the former Ultimate Fighter winner, Kelvin Gastelum, now middleweight contender. Throws punches and bunches, pressure fighter. We'll see how early he enters the pocket here tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ. What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Oh! Oh, and now an uppercut. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Gastelum.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. We cross the midpoint in round 1.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here.
He's in a lot of trouble.
ground and pound here by Gastelum. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Gastelum's eye is closing up. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Under a minute now to go in round one.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submission.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
All right, second round underway. Double jab there by Gastelum. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, big left hook there.
Big knee.
Oh! All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
He's attacking guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
You have to fight back.
Big right hook there by the champ.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
Take it back, take it back. Take it back, both hooks.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been effective.
Oh, big shots here. Oh, big shots from the top. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Nice defense. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gastelum.
60 seconds.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Seconds winding down in round two.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Round three next. All right, right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
Bambi.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
That's how you control the fight. Keep fighting behind the jab.
Got clipped with the right hand.
Nice single. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, full guard now, DC. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Good work from the top here by Gastelum. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He passed the half guard.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. All right, full guard now, DC.
And put a guy on top. He needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there.
Take his back. Take his back.
Final seconds here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe and relax. That eye is swollen shut.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is only getting worse. And at some point, I'm not even sure if the end swell is going to do anything. I mean, you have got to really think about fighter safety at this point in time. The eye is not shut. It is certainly moving in that direction. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swell.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up.
On a start to look to finish him now. Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body.
Oh, you got to
feet now. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him.
All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to...
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Kelvin Gastelum.
All right, so the UFC wins, continuing to pile up for the oncoming force.